In the past, your relationship with this person was fraught with inconsistencies, characterized by a lot of hot and cold behavior that left you feeling uncertain and emotionally drained. Their actions created a dynamic that eventually led to a physical separation between you two. What made this even more confusing was their intentional decision to keep their distance, not because of any genuine issues between you, but as a manipulative tactic to make you chase after them. This pursuit boosted their ego, feeding a sense of false validation they derived from your consistent efforts to bridge the gap they created. During this time, you found yourself questioning everything. You wondered if you had done something wrong or unintentionally hurt them, assuming that their withdrawal was a response to your actions. The truth, however, was far from what you believed. Their behavior was never about your mistakes, but rather their own insecurities and need for control. They knew you loved them deeply and unconditionally, and they took advantage of that love because they were certain you wouldn't abandon them. Their manipulation played on your emotions, making you feel responsible for their detachment when, in reality, they were the ones orchestrating the distance. Despite their games, your love remained pure and unwavering. You gave them your heart with no conditions, and all they did was take advantage of your kindness. For a time, they were able to manipulate you because they recognized your commitment and loyalty. They assumed you would always be there, no matter how they treated you, and this sense of security only emboldened their actions. However, as time went on, something within you shifted. You began to realize that this dynamic was neither fair nor healthy for you. The turning point came when you decided to set boundaries. You stopped initiating contact, refraining from messaging or calling them. This change in your behavior sent a clear message that you were no longer willing to accept their one-sided treatment. It wasn't easy for you, but it was necessary for your own emotional well-being. For them, this shift was a wake-up call, a shock they hadn't anticipated. They were so accustomed to you being the one to make things right, to chase after them, that they were unprepared for you to step back and prioritize yourself. Your decision to put up healthy boundaries forced them to confront the reality of their actions. They began to realize that they had been taking your love for granted, always assuming it would be there without any effort on their part. This newfound understanding brought them face to face with the consequences of their behavior. They could no longer rely on mind games or manipulation to keep you in their orbit because you had made it clear that such tactics would no longer work. You made it evident that the only way forward was through honest communication and pure intentions. You weren't interested in superficial gestures or temporary fixes. You required something real and genuine. This demand for authenticity stemmed from your deep sense of self-awareness and your incredible ability to sense energy. You have always been attuned to people's intentions, able to discern whether someone truly has your best interests at heart or if they are acting out of self-serving motives. Your person now understands that if they want to be a part of your life, they need to approach you differently. They can no longer hide behind their manipulative tactics or rely on your unconditional love to excuse their behavior. Instead, they must come to you with sincerity and a willingness to meet you halfway. This realization marks a significant shift in the dynamic between you two, one that has the potential to foster genuine connection if they are willing to rise to the occasion. This journey has been a testament to your strength and growth. By choosing to establish boundaries, you not only reclaimed your power but also set a standard for how you deserve to be treated. You have shown that your love is a gift, not something to be taken for granted or manipulated. Through this process, you have grown more confident in your ability to protect your energy and to demand the respect and honesty you deserve. Your person's next steps will ultimately determine whether they can meet the standards you've set. but regardless of their actions, you have emerged stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. Let me start by saying how much I am in awe of you. Truly, you are remarkable in ways I struggle to put into words. You are the only woman who ever stood up to me when I was wrong, when I was behaving arrogantly and disrespectfully. You didn't hesitate to call me out, to hold me accountable for my actions. Do you know how rare that is? Most people either ignore such behavior or simply walk away, but you faced it head-on. That kind of courage and self-respect is something I deeply admire about you. It made me see you not just as someone special, but as someone extraordinary. I've been silent lately, and I know you've noticed. My silence isn't indifference or lack of care, it's me trying to figure things out. I need space to evaluate myself, to truly see what is right and wrong for me. This silence has given me a chance to reflect on my behavior, especially towards you. It's hard to admit, but I've come to see how disrespectful I was. I see now that I didn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. That realization is heavy, and it's something I carry with me every day. As I sit here in this quiet space, my thoughts keep circling back to you. There's something about you that I can't forget, and it's not just about the good times we had together. It's about your essence, who you are as a person. You are the kind of woman who would rather stand alone than allow someone to treat her disrespectfully. That strength, that unwavering self-respect, is so rare and so admirable. It sets you apart in ways that I can't even begin to describe. It makes me see just how special you are and how much I've taken for granted. I understand now that words are not enough to make things right between us. You've heard my apologies before, and I know they mean little without action. What you need and what you deserve is not just an apology, but real change. You deserve better behavior, better treatment, and better effort from me. I know this, and I'm committed to proving it, not through promises, but through the way I act moving forward. You are not just anyone to me. You are the only person on this planet who feels like a true match for my soul. Being with you gave me a sense of belonging that I've never felt with anyone else. It's like you are my home, the place where my heart feels safe and understood. That feeling of home is something I've searched for in others, but it's never been the same. What I've found instead is betrayal, heartbreak, and disappointment. It's made me realize even more just how unique and irreplaceable you are. The truth is, there is no one like you. No one compares to the way you make me feel or the person you are. You have a way of seeing through me, of understanding me in ways that no one else can. You challenge me to be better, not just for you, but for myself. And I admire that about you deeply. You are not someone who settles. You demand respect and effort, and that's exactly what you deserve. I know I've let you down, and I know I have a long way to go to earn back your trust and respect. But I want you to know that I'm not giving up. I'm working on myself, not just for you, but because I want to be the kind of person who deserves someone like you. You've shown me what it means to value yourself, and that's a lesson I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. You are the love of my life, the one person who truly suits my soul. I can't imagine anyone else filling the space you've left in my heart. No one else could ever make me feel the way you do. And even though I've made mistakes, I hope that one day you'll see the changes I've made and know they were inspired by you. You've set the standard for what I want in a partner, and I'm grateful for that, even if it's painful to realize how far I fell short. So, as I sit here and reflect on everything, I want you to know how much you mean to me. You are irreplaceable, and I'll always hold on to the hope that one day I can show you the kind of respect, love, and devotion you deserve. Until then, I'll keep working on myself, because you've shown me that you're worth every effort. My love for you remains strong and steadfast, and it always will. Your partner is finally emerging from the shadows of their self-imposed isolation, prepared to take decisive action to fight for the connection they share with you. For too long, they remained in a state of avoidance, consumed by a hermit-like existence, unable or unwilling to confront their feelings and take responsibility for their actions. Now, however, they are awakening to the reality of the situation. They recognize that you have many options in life, that you are no longer willing to tolerate their victim mentality, and that their window of opportunity to salvage this connection may be closing. This realization has sparked a profound emotional awakening within them, bringing a new sense of urgency and determination to their hearts. At present, your partner is deeply in their emotions, reflecting on what you mean to them. They see you as one of the greatest blessings they have ever encountered, someone who brought light, love, and purpose into their life. They are painfully aware that losing you would be their most significant regret, a loss they may never recover from. This understanding has been a catalyst for them, forcing them to reevaluate their priorities and confront the truths they previously ignored. For a long time, they denied their genuine feelings, perhaps out of fear, pride, or confusion. But now, clarity is breaking through the fog of their indecision, allowing them to see things as they truly are. The time they have spent apart from you has been nothing short of transformative. During your separation, they went through a period of profound loneliness and depression, grappling with the emptiness left in your absence. It was in this solitude that they began to fully grasp the depth of their emotions for you. They realized that you are not just another chapter in their life. You are the one with whom they envision a bright and stable future. They see you as their true partner, the person who completes their vision of happiness and fulfillment. The thought of building a life with anyone else feels hollow and meaningless to them now. However, this period of reflection was not without its share of pain and regret. Your partner is burdened by the mistakes of their past, particularly the ways in which they may have hurt or betrayed you. They are deeply remorseful for the times they allowed external factors, such as a karmic relationship or other distractions, to lead them astray. They now see these actions for what they were: temporary lapses in judgment that caused immense damage to a connection they now cherish above all else. This regret has been a heavy weight on their heart, but it has also served as a powerful motivator for change. Having faced the consequences of their choices and the emptiness of life without you, your partner has made a firm decision. They are determined to mend what was broken and win back your trust and love, no matter the obstacles. They understand that words alone will not suffice, actions must follow. They are prepared to demonstrate their commitment to you through tangible efforts and meaningful changes. Whether it means addressing the issues that led to your separation, proving their reliability, or simply being more present and authentic in the relationship, they are ready to do whatever it takes. This newfound resolve stems from a place of genuine growth and self-awareness. Your partner has gained clarity not only about their feelings for you, but also about their own shortcomings and the steps they need to take to become a better version of themselves. They are no longer content to wallow in self-pity or blame external circumstances for their unhappiness. Instead, they are taking responsibility for their actions and striving to align their behavior with their true intentions. As they prepare to approach you, your partner is likely feeling a mixture of hope and trepidation. They know they cannot undo the past, but they are hopeful that the love you once shared is strong enough to withstand the trials you've faced. They believe in the potential of this connection to grow and flourish once again, provided that both of you are willing to work together toward a common goal. Ultimately, Their decision to fight for this relationship reflects the depth of their love and the clarity they have gained during your time apart. They no longer see you as just an option or a fleeting connection. They see you as their future, their home, and their greatest blessing. And while the journey to reconciliation may not be easy, they are willing to put in the effort because they know in their heart that you are worth it.